Hello and welcome. I guess I'm gonna flip back to ye old Space Church music. I just thought I'd mix it up before I actually sat down here. So there we go. Space Church music engaged. I can get rid of the stream starting soon text. And we should talk about New Comic Book Day. Although there was not that many books out today. I mean, why would you expect there to be a lot of books out? Think about it. New Comic Book Day, Wednesday was on Christmas Day. Ain't no comic book store open on Christmas Day. That's just not how reality works. That's not how it works at all. I got one book at the store today. I actually went out, even though it's Thursday, which is why we're doing this stream today instead of yesterday, and picked up Criminal 11. Oh, we can get my notebook out of here. You don't need to be looking at that. But you might want to look at this, because this was a Christmas present. I just put up a review of it. Then I got that in the mail today, although I would have sworn I had that already, so that's a little confusing. And now I'm kind of like looking around like, what else did I get? You know? It's one of the great conundrums. So I guess I'm going to end up talking about some Christmas stuff a little bit, even though it's not strictly comic book related. I mean, it's still kind of nerd related. And I did want to do... Oh no, where are my cards? They're my cards. Okay. I did want to work on something here while I was on stream, just because I think it might be kind of fun. Let me get my little Peter Simeti art cards out here. Because I did get some of these things for Christmas, so I thought, hey, I'll just put the cards in these things on stream here. So anyway, let's talk about the comic books first. So since this was not Wednesday, and I went to Graham Crackers to get my Criminal, I did not get, in fact, free comic books. Those are on Wednesday, not on Thursday. But the store's closed on Wednesday, so that was kind of impossible. And if I remember where Criminal number 10 left off, things were about to go really bad for everybody. And I don't know, things don't seem like they're going that bad for people. I mean, we got somebody at like a luchador match. Oh, they're gonna rob the arena, huh? Yeah. Oh no. This is, yes. That in fact went very bad for at least one person. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I'll try to do a review of that for tomorrow on Friday. We'll see if I actually get to it tonight, though. We'll see. Then I got really, it's a brand new book. How on earth is there a spine tick? This just came in the mail. I don't know if you can see it. Right around like there. Right above my thumbnail. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Wait, it's gone. No, I was pointing at the wrong place. It's here. There it is. I was looking at it on the camera and that looked like it, but no, that's... I don't even see that with my eyes. I guess there's a tiny spine tick there, but no, that's kind of annoying. This is from Kablam, Rag's Patreon. Funny thing about this particular issue, I don't think there's anything here that I can't show on stream. Now, I guess when I did my review of this, I actually did my review with a digital copy? Is that right? Let me go look that up. Let me go look that up here while the stream is still young and fresh. Also, thank you to whoever dropped me that like a second ago. I appreciate that. I love me some likes. Let me see. Creator Studio. Vidya's filter. Title contains rags. No, apparently I have not done a review of issue 5. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, issue 4, the robots variant thing came after. And has almost as many views. Wow, people really want to see what's in that behind that question mark there. Yeah, so I did a review of Rags 5. Hold on. This looks like physical. Is this the AP release? Yeah, it's the AP release. Oh, so we were that late in getting the Rags 5 Patreon version out. That's kind of incredible. That is absolutely kind of incredible. I should talk to Brian about that. I know he's aware of this. I know he's aware of how weird that is because he was complaining about doing so many issue 4 covers that it put the printer way behind. And it's true. Kablam, hold on. Let me just my little Kablam card. Kablam is just absolutely, totally swamped printing Rags books. You know, every month they ship out, I don't know how many hundred of these things. Can I figure that out by looking at the Patreon? Patreon.com/ragszombie. I would load up the Patreon page on stream, but I'm afraid I'd dox myself or something. Oh, I gotta log in real quick. Because it's like, bruh, you can't get in, you're not authenticated. And I'm just like, oh, come on. Let's see, there it is. Anyway, I hope everybody's been having a great Christmas week. Whether you celebrate it or not, I just hope you're having a great time. Like, I'll just be straight up honest. In a perfect world, we would all be having a great time. You access your benefits anytime in the My Membership tab. Thank you. Oh, the Patreon page is just totally hung. Wow. Good job, Patreon. So there's 281 patrons. Can I tell how many patrons are of any given tier? And I also apologize. I can't see the chat if anybody's saying anything right this second. Here we go. Your benefit. No. Oh my gosh. That's not. That goes to the Instagram. That goes to the YouTube channel. Share. You know what? This is. Let me just go ahead and drop this in the chat. And then if you're interested in being a Rags Patreon, you can totally check this out. There's been so many cool comic book covers and things that Brian and them have worked on. Just go ahead. There's a link. You can click it if you want to. Don't feel obligated. Oh. I should probably go watch this video that Brian posted on December 1st. I think I watched it already. But I wonder what he says in it. Is this just the story of... I'm just gonna click in.
Supported us for X amount of time? Well, good shit, you got an exclusive mug. Or you got
I remember what he's talking about. He's talking about how Patreon merch stuff works and how it didn't work the way anybody thought it did. Which is an easy way to get screwed. I'm going to throw this away. I got like a million of these things from Kablam. I will say this to Kablam's credit. They have done a pretty good job of keeping up with the demands being placed on them. So, I don't know, we're shipping a couple hundred books out every month. I say we like I'm involved in it, except for being a jerk that says stupid stuff. That's my job. I just say things. But yeah, Brian and then they ship out a couple hundred of these books a month. Not bad for like one person who works 3 jobs already. Working a 4th one. So we looked at Criminal, and I just put up a review of this book. It's a graphic novel that's the history of video games. It was a Christmas present. I devoured it all earlier today. That's one of the reasons why that review didn't go up until it did, is I still had to finish reading it. But it covers kind of everything. And not just the technologies, not just the people, but it also covers some of the cultural background. There's cameos from various video game characters, video game references, just all through it. I mean, that's, Pitfall Harry, basically. I think she's one of the characters from Maniac Mansion, but the tentacle definitely is. There's Donkey Kong. Like, the game's not shy on making reference to things. You get the brief history of like Nintendo and the culture that it came from. Everybody's favorite crazy villain from BioShock, Ralph Baer, who I did the review and then I thought about it some more, and I think maybe he gets treated a little more roughly than he probably should in the narrative here. The world's original hackers. It was just a kind of fun book, and I had a lot of fun reading it. I learned a few things I didn't already know about the history of video game and the technologies behind it and all that. And I learned, I got a different perspective on some stuff. There's a little bit of the author's political agenda seeping into it. That's kind of hard to avoid. We're all human beings. Human beings have agendas. They have strong beliefs. This is not a Peter Samedi sketch card, but I guess I'll put it in a thing anyway. It is a sketch card, right? It's not just a regular signed card. No, it's just a regular card. Alright, so I'm not going to store that in one of my hard shell containers. We'll set that aside. These things are strictly for sketch cards. So I got 3 Peter Samedi sketch cards. I actually have a total of 5 of these things. I got another sketch card coming in January at some point. Now, where are my tools? No, that's my X-Acto knife. Where's my toolkit? Should have been in one of these cabinets. Did I lose my toolkit? Oh, here it is. I apparently moved it into this desk drawer. Alright. Now, of course, this isn't my complete set of tools or anything. These are just the little goofy toolkit that I have for when I need to mess around on the computer. How big are the screws? I think this plain old Phillips here will work, and I don't need to get one of the bits out. So let's crack this open. I've never opened up one of these things before. In fact, I didn't even know these things existed until my shop man was telling me about this a while back, because I was like, hey man, you have a product that'll do blah for me? And he's like, no, but you should get some of these screw down holders. And I'm like, screw down holders? And this was, I don't know how many months ago. It was a long time ago at this point. So I hope I bought the right ones. It was not easy figuring this out. And in fact, I'm pretty sure these are not the ones that I actually ordered from BCW. I think I ordered the Arrowhead corner ones, and then they shipped these. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me pull these up though. Cards, trading card holders? Is that what I'm looking for? Mini snap card holder. I want the screw down ones. These are what I ended up with. Let's see. Oh, that's one screw. I need the 4 screw ones. Sorry, as soon as I get to what I'm looking for on BCW's web... You know what, I'll just show my monitor anyway. Who cares? Recessed. Here we go. I think these are the ones I ended up with. But these were the ones I bought. Because these had arrowhead corners. And these did not. So I'm about to go double check and see what I actually ordered here. But I don't want to dox myself, so I gotta click away. Let's see, where is my BCW login? There it is. What is your name? My name is Elizabeth, and my password is kittens123. It's a very powerful password, by the way. No one would ever guess it. Let's get my order here. Yep, it's a good thing I'm not showing my screen. They just dox you all over this. 129. No! I actually ended up... I purchased the other ones. Okay, that is totally on me then. That is not a mistake from BCW. That is totally a Eliza Bar made a mistake problem. Whatever. I don't really care. This is still a lot better to hold them in than what I got going on now. So how do I get the screws out? Oh, the top just pops off. It's a little brass screws. Kind of like those little plastic holder strip things. I might keep keep some of those. Now I need where are the cards? I put the cards under the card holders. That makes sense. Alright, we'll practice with this one, because this is my least favorite art card here. So it's recessed, so the card should just go like that. That seems pretty easy to me. Now, is there something I need to do to make sure it's like perfectly recessed in there? Oh, I can't even pick it up. Wow. I mean, that's in there pretty good. All right. Let's just get a screw started here. And then we can figure it out from there. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bop the camera. Kind of hard to avoid. Yeah, the card, I'm confirming it visually, but the card is in the recessed area all around. I'm going to tap it this way just a little bit. Yeah, it didn't shift any that I can see. Let's go ahead and screw the other corners down here. Also, thank you for that second like, whoever dropped me that. I appreciate it. Much love, as they say. Likes make the YouTube go round. I know we're doing a little something different today, but that's just because there weren't that many comic books. I'll get them out as soon as I get and show them again as soon as I finish securing this card here. These 3 sketch cards are all from Peter Simeti, the publisher of Alterna Comics, writer of The Chair. I like his particular art style. I wish he would... There we go. Draw some sequential art. That one had trouble getting started. We'll tighten all this up here in a second. And... Oh, hey, Brian! And Chadley! Oh, man! Welcome to the stream, both of you. I lost my train of thought because I was saying hi. Ah! There I go, whacking the camera again. Hold on, let me screw it from a different angle. Oh, my. Oh, that's pretty dope. We can tighten all these down just a little bit here. I'm not sure that screw went in straight. That screw did not go in straight. Did all of them go in funny? No, just that one. Alright, we gotta pull this one back out and put it back in again. I'll look at the chat as soon as I'm done here. I apologize, I'm not paying enough attention. Ah! Oh, that is so much better. That actually went in flush. It's got a little bit of a ridge on it, but not too bad. And this one already looks like he's pretty good. Yeah, dope! That's Slade from Go West, drawn by Peter Simeti. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh man, what's that? That was me. And then Chadley waving. Oh, let's see. Well, you missed the books I actually got today, but I was just talking about you because I was just showing... I got that in the mail. So I flipped through it a little bit. Fortunately, this is an issue that I can actually show on stream without having to, like, immediately censor half the book, which is kind of nice. And that was what I was talking about, was Kablam, the weight, how we kind of have swamped them, putting out... Then I tried to estimate how many books you were putting out every month through Kablam, like 200 something. Like, I don't know what the breakdown is between the different tiers, and I don't really want to know because that seems like that should be privileged information. But, you know, you've got 200 and something people on the Patreon, and Kablam just has a little trouble keeping up. But you know what? They do a pretty good job. This book is in real good shape. It's got one little spine tick on it, and I don't care that much. In fact, I didn't notice it until I saw the glare hit it in a particular way while I was holding it. It's right there on that tombstone. There's another littler one up here that I didn't notice until I was looking at it on camera. My actual human eyes can't see it. So you know what? All in all, I'm pretty satisfied. Although, you know, some people love these sticky bags that they ship stuff in, and I've never liked those. I always get the sticky stuck on something. Oh, the back? Hold on. It's the standard Kablam ad. Is that not what the back is supposed to be? And no, I don't want another one, dude. I'm not gonna fight over that. This is in better condition than books I buy at the store. Oh, was the back not supposed to be the Kablam ad? Oh, shoot! Then you need to talk to them, sir. You need to have words. Let me get their flyer back out of the mail where I just crumpled it up, or the mail out of the trash where I just crumpled it up. You need to go talk to them if they're not doing the product that you said. Second to last page, dude. I don't know. Let's see. So the inside back cover is Rag Zombie da 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 da. And then that's the actual end of the book on the opposite. I mean, this all looks like what it should look like. I'd have to go get my copy out from Antarctic, but that looks right. And you seem to confirm it's right. So anyway, that came in the mail today. That was a surprise seeing that on my doorstep. I was not expecting that, even though Thomas Florimonte had sent me an email saying he was sending me a book. Hey, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. And in the process of talking about that particular thing, I went over to the... Ooh, I got 3 likes. Thank you for that extra like. I went over to the Patreon and ended up looking at the How We Got Screwed Over video. I'm like, wait, what was this about? And then it was just like, oh yeah, how Patreon was not doing what Patreon was supposed to be doing in regards to merch. How that didn't work the way any human being thought it would. Very few comic books actually came out in the store this week. So this is the only one I bought this week. I went out today, drove all the way across town, like 25-minute drive to buy one comic book. But I was really looking forward to this. I was super looking forward to this because Criminal is at the point where everything is going to go wrong for a bunch of people. And I don't know how the crescendo of this story arc can get pushed off anymore because it has to happen. In fact, I opened it up and they were like robbing a arena or something, and somebody had cracked somebody else over the skull, and oh my gosh, I just opened up again and we're already like shooting people, dude. This is getting violent. I'm gonna love it. And I only had one other book here. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Which was a Christmas present. I've already read it. I did a review of it earlier. This is really great. It covers not just the technology or the people, it covers both of them, and the cultural background that went into helping guide video games into where they are today. It's a very interesting read, very funny, pretty well done for the art. Most of the caricatures were pretty on point. I think the only person I didn't really recognize very quickly was Eisenhower. I had to actually let the text tell me that it was Eisenhower because it didn't really look like Eisenhower to me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and... This is not my screw... I picked this up because it was right next to my screwdriver. Like, oh, look at my screwdriver. And it's just this piece of plastic. I'm going to go ahead and put these other 2 cards in their little protector here real quick. And I'm probably going to call it a stream. I'm half waiting on somebody. Like, I'm expecting somebody to give me a call here any minute now, but I'm also thinking that maybe that person's not going to because that person has been offline since like 11 this morning, which usually means that person has went for a 1-hour nap and it's going to turn into 12 hours of sleeping. But I don't want to go too long just because of that. You know, I don't want to get like deep into something and then have to abandon it halfway. Let's go ahead and get Revy from Black Lagoon put into a little slip here. Again, all these art cards are from Peter Simeti. Oh, look at that, man. He puts all that good stuff on the back for me. As if I didn't know who this character was. Alright. This goes on like that. Let's make sure that card is flush in there. It looks like it's pretty well recessed. I think I'm gonna tap it down on the top. Just a little bit, see if it moved. And it did. It wasn't lined up right. It was a little bit outside. Sorry, I gotta finagle it off camera here to make sure it gets lined up right. Okay, that's much better. Let's go ahead and screw this pupperoo down. Look at the chat, too. Hey, Ninja Weasel. Welcome to the stream. You are among some excellent company tonight because we got Brian Ball, who I believe you know the name of. You know, you really should back his Patreon, dude. For like $1, you can get digital of all those rags issues. I'm just going to have to screw this in away from the camera. I apologize. You're going to be looking at nothing for a moment here. But I can't get the... I'm trying to apply the pressure without bumping the camera with the screwdriver, and it's just not happening. There we go. Alright, got that corner in. It's not screwed down super tight, but we started screwing it down. Yeah, you should. $1. You can get the digitals. They're really excellent. One of these days, I'm going to be the reason that somebody gets on that Patreon. Mark my words. Otherwise, today's been a pretty uneventful kind of day. I fed my friend's cats because he's out of town for Christmas. I think today was the last day I needed to do that, so he ought to be back tomorrow. He keeps trying to give me money for doing that, and I keep not taking it. Oh, the card shifted while I was screwing it in. Hold on. Can we move it a little? Wow, it really came loose. We're going to have to take all these screws back out. Come on, man. Don't make me do like the, you know, for just 3 cents a day, you can feed this starving child. Except that starving child lives in California, so 3 cents a day is like he can afford to breathe. He's also not credited anywhere, which is the funniest part. Oh, he hates that. I hate that, but it's too funny. It's too good of a meme. I know right now I've just opened up a really sore wound and Brian's over there plotting about how to kill me or something. You need to make it look accidental, by the way. That way my life insurance pays out. There we go. I got it all put back in now. We'll do this opposite corner first. There we go. Nice and easy. Really, headset? You're gonna start beeping on me already, bro? Oh. Let me show that text. There we go. It was funny until France pulled it. Yeah. I don't know how it happens anywhere. Like, whether we're talking like France or we're talking like Midtown Comics or something, the name is there. It's not hard to find. Something feels off about this. I think it's the plastic is cut wrong on this one corner. I'm going to put this other screw in and then take a look at it. Yeah, there's a little plastic flange that sticks out on this corner right here. Otherwise, I think we got it pretty smooth all the way around. There's a... Looks like there was a mold break right there. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. That's where the molds were, and they had to break the plates. Is that on this one too? Yep. That's pretty unclean. That really feels like I need to file that down. Because look how big that is. For how much these things cost, you think there wouldn't be a problem like that. These are not cheap. These are $1 something a pop. Oh my gosh, they're just holding all your chat for review, Brian. I apologize. There's a way I can make you not get moderated, I think. What if I make you a moderator? No, I don't want to give you that kind of power. I thought there was a way I could approve you to always be kosher on the chat. Give me a second here. Lucky for you, I'm not monetized, Mr. Ball. I could have been, but back when, before they raised the monetization requirements, I wasn't interested in it. And then they changed the requirements, because I met the old ones. Let's see... You should probably be in my... Where is this setting? I would have sworn there was a setting for this somewhere, but I can't find it. I can't find anything since they changed all this stuff. Community, is this it? Let's see, approved users. Hey, here we go. I don't know if this will automatically add you to the ability to chat. I'm going to give it a try here. Or I would if... Why can't I click on your name? There, I just made you a moderator. Enjoy your real ultimate power. It's fine. I can always remove that later if I want to. I swear, I can't find anything in YouTube settings. Like, it was bad enough before they did the reorganization of the Creator Studio to this new UI, but this new UI is terrible. I can't find jack. Like, if you just be like, you click in one place and it takes you to where all this stuff is. Paste the channel URL to add as an approved user. Well, I got you here on the moderator list. That should be good enough for now. We're just gonna move on. Oh, God. You're right, Chadley, there is. But I don't want to do that because I have had some weird stuff show up in my channel before. And it's like, I am very happy that this exists to protect me. Anyway, I should get on with ye old art card here. Let's get this going. I'm turning into a card setting machine. I'm going to be a professional at this pretty soon. Anyway, I don't mind a little swearing from my users. I just don't usually swear myself on stream anymore. I used to curse, and I've been trying to break myself of that habit. I know nobody else cares, but I kind of figure, you know, on the off chance that my nephew ever watches something on here, I kind of want to make sure that my brother is not going to want to come kill me later. Especially after he sends me that nice comic book story video games graphic novel. That was a pretty dope thing. Alright, can we get... There we go, it took that time. Screw. I don't know what I was reaching for there. Come on, start. No, stop. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. And I'm not looking at the chat right now, so if you guys are talking to me instead of each other, I can't see what you're talking about right this second. Oh, this one does not want to start at all. There we go. Just got to find the right angle, if you know what I mean. It's what she said. It's also what he said. And sorry about whacking the camera with my big meaty hand. These all going in straight. Yep. Okay, let me just give them all a little tighten down so the card doesn't shift. Ooh, that one really needed it. Alright. Oh, they actually sink way further than I thought they did. This one actually sunk down past the rim of the plastic. So I guess I need to tighten all these down just that little bit more. Ooh, I didn't like the way that felt. That felt like that was gonna crack something, but they all sunk right down. So we'll just give them all that little gentle push here, so that they're below. The screw plate area is raised up a little bit, so I'm just trying to get it like flush with that, not flush with the whole thing. So that's like a 32nd of an inch or something difference. I guess it makes sense because they probably want to make that area a little bit reinforced, and by raising it up they can add a little extra plastic to help reinforce it. Ooh, that corner really needed it. Funny, that's the corner that really sunk down on that other one too. Dope! And here in a month I'm going to have Major Kusanagi from Peter Samedi to add to my collection. And I got 2 more of these things for Christmas, so I will be ready for it when it arrives. Now these little mabobs over here should probably go on some of these cards that don't already have things on them, like my Earthworm Jim cards. But I'll worry about that later, because I lost some of my cards. I don't know where my second deck box is, because I got this Transformers deck box, and I got another one somewhere, but I don't know where it went to. Did I even show that on camera? There we go. Let me move over here so I can look at the chat. Need to make Brian Balls also the Rider variant. How much do those card things run? These ones... These 4-corner screw-down ones, if you get them from BCW directly, these were $1.29. Hold on, let me pull up BCW's website, and I can get that exact part. These are kind of the slightly more primo ones. Is this going to dox me? Yes, it will. Let me sign out. But they're not the super premium. I think I ended up ordering the wrong ones for what I wanted. Okay, let me show screen. I said show screen. So I got too many windows I'm juggling here. I really need a third monitor. There we go. Let me hit this so I can see the chat again. Yep. Well, you definitely have a legit reason to swear like a sailor, Ninja Weasel, because you were a sailor. So I think that makes sense. You have an excuse. Me, I was just a mild-mannered computational nuclear astrophysicist. I don't really have a good reason to have a foul mouth. Okay, I think I got all the plastic up. But these little dudes here are the ones I got. I think I actually wanted to order these because they have arrowhead corners, which means the corner pokes into the corner of the card pokes into like an empty space, and so it never will actually put pressure on the corner, so your corners won't fray. So I think I ordered the wrong ones when I was helping somebody else order these for me for a Christmas present. But these are really nice. I like them. There's a million of these things though, and I gotta admit, I got kind of bewildered when I was like looking at the full array of products here. Even if we just like limit it to the screw down cards. Any day. It's thinking real hard. There we go. Even if we just limit it to these, there's still a bewildering array because you got like the one screws, so they should be hinged on the bottom, I think. And then they just clamp, like they're clamshell, and then you close them up, and there's a single screw at the top to keep them closed. You can see those are cheaper. Oh yeah, there's crazy magnetic ones and all sorts of stuff, dude. There was so much to dig into here that when I was shopping for this, I got totally overwhelmed by the choices. But there's like different thicknesses and stuff too that you need to be aware of. So like the ones I got are, I think it's these, they're 20 point. There's also like 24 point ones. There's these ones that have frames around them and stuff. Like I could have done like, got one of these and put all my art cards in it and filled it out. Like there's some serious possibilities for crazy things that you might want to do. Can I hit back? There we go. And yeah, that's not even really getting into like the super premium magnetic stuff. The stand-ups. So magnetic card holder. I don't even know how this stuff works. But you see there's different thicknesses and things. I don't understand what any of this means. Is that the thickness of the card? Is that the thickness of the case? I'm not really sure. What does a point mean in this context? Like, if they told me in like gauge thickness or something, I would know what it was. But here, I'm just like, I don't know what that means. I'm sure it's a card industry term. And this is purely my ignorance coming out. Yeah, so that is the magnet right there. So it'll just like snap and magnetically hold shut. There's, oh, back here on the first page, there were ones that are, Maury probably does in fact know. I just haven't talked to him about it. There's ones that just snap close too. Way to not actually show what the snap holder looks like. You're showing the... Here we go. Oh, I guess the Mini has less room around the side. But you got like this, and it'll just clasp shut, probably on the corners here, just like little posts or something, or grooves. But I thought going for the screw down would be good, because my shop man, Sean at Graham Crackers, he was like, you probably want to get the screw down ones. And I was like, good advice. Good advice, man. But BCW sells an absolutely bewildering quantity of this kind of stuff. Oh, this is a great thing too. If you need to buy a bunch of bags and boards or something, I find it's more economical to order from BCW direct. In fact, I think they've gone to selling these things in lots of 1,000. So instead of buying like 10 bags or 10 sets of 100 bags, you can just buy 1,000. Maybe it's the boards that they sell 1,000 of. Yeah, it's the boards. So you can just be like, I need 1,000 boards. And it's cheaper than their bulk discount on the bags, which is ludicrous. So you're paying, you know, per board 7 cents. Actually, 0.6899 cents. It's a crazy deal. And bags in bulk are really cheap too. If you get modern bags, if you like resealable, it's more expensive. I'm not that big on resealable bags, so when I do this stuff and I order my bulk, I'm paying like 11 cents per comic book to be able to bag and board it, which I find a totally reasonable way to do it. And that's also a great way. It's like 120 bucks or 140 bucks, something like that. So you get free shipping, and then you can throw in discount codes and stuff. Like for Christmas, they had a 25% off code. Apparently they got a 10% off code going right now. This is how I get my comic supplies when I need stuff, is I just order bulk from BCW directly. Where are the rest of my cards? This is gonna haunt me until I find them. They're not in my cabinet here, over my desk, which is where I thought they might be, because I got these two Christmas presents from a long time ago. I still... Let me flip over to the Elgato. That I still got to put together. Metal models, dude. I started putting one of these together. It was a little sailing ship. It did not go well. It did not go well at all. There were too many delicate parts. And even with tweezers, I couldn't manage it. But I still got these two to put together. They've been up here in my cabinet for like 2 years, and I thought maybe that's where my cards would be. But they're not. They're not in that part of the cabinet. The heck did these things go? They're hiding from me. Unless I put them in the wooden chest up here. Why would I have done that? Doesn't make any sense. But there's nowhere else they could be. Wait, what are these cards doing over here? I just found more cards I need to do something with. Let's see, there's my playing cards, which I got some cool decks of playing cards, but that's for another stream. My 2 Mellow CD, my 3DS games. No, it's not in the wooden chest. Where on earth is my other deck box? I split half of my cards into this thing because I was getting too many cards, and now I have no idea where it is. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. That's going to bother me. I might spend the rest of the evening looking for that. Just stick it in a desk drawer, maybe? Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream because I got what I wanted to get accomplished done, which was putting these 3 things in here. Took a little bit of a look at these comic books I got today. The one I got on Christmas. Oh! Other Christmas present. I did... get these nice Mylars. So like this Rags issue here is totally going to go in one of these Mylars when I'm done. Because I'm not just going to subject Rags to the vagaries of Polly if I don't need to. Which is also why I got a big stack of boards right here. I'm acting like that was super heavy. It's totally not. I'm looking around. I'm like, where is the stupid deck box? I got no idea. It's a Renegade deck box. It's got half my cards in it. Well, half my comic cards. Obviously not half of my trading cards. Those are all living downstairs. I got some cool cards, man. Oh, you know what? I do have another sketch card from David Hayner. That might go in one of those plastic things. I don't know. I got to think about it because it's not like a super high-end card, but it is a piece of original art he made for me. He does that stuff with his son, which I think is really cool. His son, I'm forgetting his name. He writes like a silly comic, and his dad draws it for him. That was be from Blue Mamba. My Psycho KO cards. Those are a hoot. Anyway, I can't see the chat. Where'd the chat go? Why did my windows get messed up? There it is. Alright, anyway, I was saying I was going to get out of here. I've been going for almost an hour on this stream. That's typically about how long I like my YouTube streams to go. I don't like them to drag on too long. I'm not someone who loves the sound of his own voice at all times. I like talking, but I like talking when I have a point to make or I'm doing something. And now I'm just killing time. And I don't want to waste your time. I value your time more than that. Have a good night. I got a chance to hang out for a bit. Yeah, I appreciate Chadley. Thank you. Brian, thank you for dropping by. Ninja Weasel, and whoever's been out there lurking, thank you for spending your time with me this evening. I appreciate it. Depending on whether that person I'm waiting on actually gets in touch with me or not, I may end up over on Twitch doing maybe more Enter the Gungeon, because Shaman Langham bought that for me. And he was like, you need to stream this. And I feel really bad because I didn't stream much of the last game he bought me to stream. Je me rins. I don't actually know how to pronounce that because I'm not French. Alright, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.